guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, update here on Novavax. The ticker is NVAX. I give you here a full chart analysis, and we want to know, of course, if we can see here a continuation of the short squeeze or not. I already predicted this squeeze here back in the days and released a lot of videos here on Novavax because I said we have here a very high short squeeze potential, and this ticker is went popular or went viral because Bill Gates was or is invested here. So we want to check if we have here some upside potential or not, and where are the price targets for that. Everything what I say here, guys, is of course not financial advice. I give you here my opinion based on the chart. If I have to, my voice is a little bit weak right now, guys. I have a cold, so I'm sorry for that. I tried to make that here as comfortable as possible for you. So guys, let's go back here in the chart. If you didn't see my previous videos on Novavax, if you're new to this channel here, I always try to predict short squeezes, and Novavax had a very predictable short squeeze setup here back in the days where I released my videos. And then we can see after we had here the bottom in at $3.51, and this is also not a coincidence, we squeezed here more than 580% in the 4 hours chart. It was even higher than that. So how is this possible to predict, and is it still possible that we see here a short squeeze for Novavax? Therefore I enable now here first the indicators and then my drawings to answer that questions, guys. So the situation for Novavax is always the same, guys. Before we see a short squeeze, there is a very specified setup here on the RSI. Before we see a big short squeeze, it was the same situation in 2019 when Novavax also had the same price level here in the $3.60-70 range. Was the price, guys, and then we squeezed here back in 2020 and 21 over $330. So that was a MOAS, how people say that, a MOAS, mother of all short squeezes. This was a very big short squeeze. Then we had the same situation here back in 2024 here, and I said to everybody here on my channel that we have a very high chance to see a short squeeze here, and exactly that happened, guys. As you know, a lot of stocks squeezed here in May 2024. Not only here Novavax, a lot of other stocks as well. And in that case, we had here this 580% squeeze. And of course, we had the same technical constellation here. Not only the price range, also the RSI technical constellation, same like back in 2020. So, and this is the reason, guys, why, in my opinion, we have here still a very high short squeeze potential for Novavax. We have now again here a very nice RSI setup. When I enable the drawings, you will see what I mean by that. The only problem which we have right now in the chart is that we, of course, gapped up. We had this massive volume spikes here. You can see here the volume profile in TradingView where we have these massive volume spikes. And when this happens, that means usually a stock is gapping up overnight. And we left here 2 open down gaps now. And one is here still at $7.33, which is very one of the last squeezes, pre-market squeezes, sorry, which we had. And now the second one, and this is the significant one, is waiting here at $4.56, which is here back from the squeeze in May in 2024. What does that mean, guys? When we have open gaps in the chart, this is something which the market makers don't like, yeah. If you don't understand what I mean, we had the short squeeze here back in January 2020, and the stock squeezed here from $3.52 to $330. Just imagine there is some guy here talking about charts and telling you, yeah, but sooner or later we will come back down and close this open gap, which means we have to see a price at $4. You would think this guy is crazy when the price is trading at $300 plus. But you can see, guys, when we zoom out, this is exactly what happened here. We had all these open gaps, yeah. Here, all these orange fields are open gaps to the downside. It doesn't matter which stock that is, guys. It doesn't matter if you think a stock is highly manipulated or not or whatsoever. The algos will try to close these open gaps. And that was, for me, the absolute perfect signal here for Novavax, as the gap has been closed in constellation with some technical indicators here and, of course, some price levels. That was just, for me, the point to go. And then, of course, that was the beginning of a short squeeze for Novavax. So that means the worst case scenario is, guys, the worst case, let's start with the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is that this big squeeze here is over and we will tank down here to $4.56 or even lower. This is the worst case scenario. When I enable now my drawings, then you will see that there is also a different story right now for Novavax. By the way, guys, if Novavax should not squeeze anymore. It doesn't matter. I have a lot of short squeeze tickers here in my pocket. Yeah, a lot of short squeeze stocks or a lot of tickers have the potential to squeeze. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I always try to predict short squeezes. Yeah, therefore I always present my finest selection of short squeeze stocks. I call them the hot stocks. I upload these videos here every Sunday, and when you see these videos, guys, the ticker in these videos have high squeeze potential, and I expect them to squeeze in the very few next days. What happened last week? Last week I released also my hot stock video with 3 tickers, and 2 of them squeezed immediately after my video release. So I released my video here on Sunday. This ticker squeezed 109% immediately after my video release, and the second one was even more violent. We had here a 242% 3 days after I released the hot stock video. There's of course no guarantee, but it is possible to predict short squeezes here, and therefore I have here a very popular membership where a lot of people joining in every day. It's a full package membership on Patreon. You can see here all the member benefits which you get when you join in here, guys. And if you also want to become a part of our trading community, then you can click here the info icon in the corner and you get access to this Patreon member link. So guys, the game plan for Novavax. In my opinion, we have now here a very significant support price range. This is of course what I don't like. Of course the open gap at $4.56 is also not nice, but in my opinion, I would not assume right now that we close the gap at $4.56. Sooner or later, yes, but the market is still super bullish. We have a lot of short squeezes. Crypto is ripping, stocks are ripping. Every day we have squeezes. As I said last week, also 242% squeeze in one day. So the market is very in favor for squeezes right now. And as long as the market is not turning into a bear market, I think we will not close this gap in the next weeks. There is always a possibility. That's why we have to talk here about the price ranges. But for now, I think we are here in a very good position to see a potential breakout to the upside. And why is that, guys? Because no matter which video you will watch for my Novavax videos, all the drawings which you see here, I never change my drawings. We have here always the same liquidity zones, and that means the buyers here, the buyers which support Novavax in favor for the bulls, are waiting here between $8.43 and $7. This green box here is the support price range, and the most significant price level which we have, and this is here the red line in the chart, is this guys here at $8.10. What does that mean? This is something like what I call a make it or break it price level. When the stock is trading above $8.10, this is usually in favor for the bulls. When we're trading above that, it's in favor for the bears. But the good thing is that this price range here is, or this price line is trading in the bullish liquidity zone. And what happened here, you can see that as soon as we hit the bottom of this bull zone here, we had a very nice strong buying reaction here. And when we measure that here, guys, in total, 39, almost 40% reaction just by touching here this level. And this is, as I said, that never changed. I never changed those price levels here when I publish these videos. What we also can see is that there has to be a decision very soon, because we have here one resistance line. It is something like a wedge building up here. Usually I don't work with too many chart patterns, but we can also draw here a quick line, very rough, guys, yeah, just to give you an opinion how that works. And you can see we have this big wedge pattern building up here, which usually causes a breakout to the upside. I don't recognize or don't focus too much here on this line, but I think this price level here, $8.10, is very significant. And as long as you're trading here above this bullish green zone, guys, I think we have a very good opportunity, very good chance to break out here to the upside for Novavax. Yeah, the price goals, yeah, which we have, are here waiting at $15.92, $16.85, and when we can come over $16.85, guys, then party is on. I said that already here months ago. The price target is waiting here in the $24 to $25 range here. This is one of the price targets, and if we could squeeze over $25, it's not here to hype you up, guys, or to create FOMO, but we know that Novavax is creating here very violent moves. That was the same situation here. We also had here the squeeze attempt 1, squeeze attempt 2. We got rejected here at $24.81. This price range was a rejection zone. We came back one more time, and then we had this massive gap up, and then hell have been unleashed here, and Novavax just ripped to the upside. And when you say, yeah, maybe we didn't touch this price level here, let's switch to the 4 hours chart and let's see what happened here. and you can see, guys, my price level was on point. We hit 24.81 before the sell-off get initiated here. That was in the pre and after market. That's why I say when I identify these price levels, then I always expect the stocks to hit these price levels. So if Novavax will not dilute the stock, yeah, if they don't bring new shares into the market, I think we have now here a very strong liquidity zone where we could see a bounce back to the upside, and that should happen here in the very few next weeks. You can see that this wedge pattern is ending somewhere here in March 2025. Yeah, guys, if you want to copy the price levels here from my chart, this is everything based on TradingView, what you see here. We have now here a very good opportunity to save 70% discount. This is here Cyber Monday, just available for 1 or 2 more days, guys. So be quick. If you click here my link, my special TradingView discount link here in the info icon, then you get a 70% discount on TradingView and 1 month for free. So in total, you just pay a $16.69 per month. This is nothing. And the premium tier is also, in my opinion, the best tier for TradingView. Then you can, of course, pause the video, copy the price levels here. Most significant price level which we have is here between $8.46 and $7. Don't forget, we have this open gap here at $7.30, so there might be a shakeout back to this price level, but as long as we trade here over $7, guys, that is in favor for the bulls. And even if we trade here over $8.10, that would be even more in favor for the bulls, guys. Price levels to the upside here, yeah, to be very honest, here is one liquidity zone where some sellers are waiting between $13 and $14, but because of the open gaps and because of this very strong resistance here at $16.85, I think Novavax could easily squeeze back here to these price levels and even higher, which means based on the actual price, 82% to 93% should be possible if we see here a bullish breakout. My dear friends, that was the video here on Novavax. I hope that was helpful for you. If you don't want to miss any updates on my short squeeze videos, and if you like this content, guys, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I'm sorry for my voice, guys. I give my best here to push out videos for you that you are informed. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute. Viel Erfolg mit Novavax und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.